All right, welcome to another night of our horror movie marathon thing. This time we watched Captivity. It's a movie made by, who the hell did make this? Foresight Unlimited, and After Dark Films and Lionsgate and however many other companies. Basically an underground kind of thing. Let's jump into it. Acting. What do you think?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll give it a 4. Yeah, a 4. She was believable as a kidnappee. They were believable as kidnappers. I liked that there was no cheesy dialogue.
Yeah, it wasn't. They didn't use a lot of dialogue when they didn't need it either. Like, they were fine with bits of silence, which I think works better. So, yeah. What do you think? 4?
Yeah, I already gave
I'm
it
thinking
4.
4. Did you? Okay. 4s. Effects.
Yeah, I would give it a 5. It was all practical. It all looked good. It was a visually appealing movie. Yeah, I have no complaints there.
I would concur, actually. I don't know, like, there was a lot, like you said, it is all practical, not a lot of special effects. But the things they did do, too, were really, like, with the gore, it looked really natural and, like, well done. Nothing seemed too overdone, didn't seem too cheesy. They had just the right amount of everything. I mean, I have minor nitpicks, like the mirror that has the stuff on both sides. That's not how they work. But, I mean, minor stuff like that, I'd still say, yeah, 5. It was very well done, the effects and the visuals and just how everything looked.
Yeah, it worked for me.
Story. You go first.
I'll give it a 3.
3?
I'm giving it a 3. It was okay. It was fine. It's just not my kind of thing. I don't know. It was just a little lackluster. It had its moments, but overall I was just eh.
Wow. I thought for sure you'd be way more, I don't know, way more generous. I'm going to be even less generous. I would say 2. This, I'd say, is below average for me. I mean, I liked the movie as I was watching it, but it was incredibly predictable. I know you saw, I called almost as soon as that other guy appeared that he was the kidnapper, or at least one of them. The whole time, you know what's going to happen. There's not really a lot of surprises. And the dog I called before that showed up. Like, everything, you kind of know what's going to happen when it happens, or even before it happens. And the ending is so non-climactic and just very lackluster. It just, I don't know. The whole time it's going, it's all predictable, and then at the end, they don't even really wrap it up great. It's just kind of,
It is what it is, yeah.
I mean, they wanted to tell a story, and I guess they did, but they didn't really polish it enough. They didn't, I don't know, it feels incomplete. It didn't do it for me at all. So, 2.
Okay, that's fine.
Last but not least, scare factor. What did you think? Scary at all?
No, it was a 1. There was no scare. It was more gore than anything.
I'm torn. I kind of want to give it a 2. It wasn't. It's not that it wasn't scary at all.
It wasn't scary. There was no part that would have been considered scary.
Like the gore, not so much, but just some of the torture scenes and some like when she was in the vent, and they play on a lot of primal fears like the dark and the claustrophobia, and I mean they had a couple of jump scares like like I said in the vent when the arm came in and various things, but I don't know, it fit kind of well. It could be a little bit unnerving. I'd say more so than some of the other movies we've seen before. I'd give it a 2. I'm going to go with 2.
I mean, 2 is still low, but that's way higher than I thought it should be. It was more of a gore film than anything. It wasn't horror or scary. I mean, it wasn't suspenseful.
I wouldn't put it up there with See No Evil as far as straight gore, but it definitely it was a bit of a gore fest. But I think it had some scare factor to it. Like I said, it's still below average, but it's not completely absent of all things scary.
Salem's Lot had more scare factor than that.
No.
And I still give that one a 1 as well, though.
Alright, so overall, the movie gets just over a 3. So still, I mean, that's fair. It's right about average.
It's about right where it should be.
I mean, it looks really good. The acting was good, but the story is subpar, and it's not terribly scary. So
another one I wouldn't recommend.
Slightly above average, but not great. Again, I mean, if it's on, go ahead and watch it. But don't go out of your way for it. It's not great. It's not one you're going to talk about to all your friends. It's just okay.
I'd say the best part of the movie was Elisha Cuthbert. She's my number one. My number one celebrity list. She's hot.
Really, number one.
Number one.
Wow.
Yeah, she's been there for a long time.
All right. Well, there you go. I mean, the movie's okay, but the actress is hot, so take that for what you will. And
There you go.
other than that, stay tuned. We've got a bunch more of these coming.
Yeah, have a great night. See you tomorrow.